Christmas.
Happy Honda
Clearance on select 2025 models only. Visit lindsayhonda.com for details.
As a teacher or coach, do you ever feel overwhelmed supporting kids' mental health?
Teachers need tons of help.
I had never experienced players being so down that they can't even participate.
It's so important that we are constantly educating ourselves.
It's the same as the CPR class to me. We're trying to save a life here.
The Kids Mental Health Foundation has free tools and information developed by experts. Scan the QR code or check out kidsmentalhealthfoundation.org to get started.
Rossman and Ice is sponsored by your local Pella Window and Door showroom on Gemini Parkway. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
You'd think that dog conversation wouldn't necessarily blend with hockey talk. And you'd be wrong.
You idiots!
Like a fine wine and dark chocolate, it's going down smooth. Rothman and Ice present Hockey and Hounds.
Sponsored by Telhio Credit Union. Count on Telhio, Columbus's hometown credit union for all your personal and business banking needs. Learn more at telhio.org.
Now joining the boys, the lead dog on the blue line, Zach Werenski.
All right, the good news, the losing streak is done. Jackets take down the Ducks in OT. And our man Z has an all-star type game in his 600th. 2 goals and assist, 29 and a half minutes ice time. Is the first star of the game. And he's with us now, courtesy of Telhio Credit Union for Hockey and Hounds. Z, congrats on that game last night, my man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
When you wake up in the morning, you know it's your 600th career NHL game. Did that hit you in any way?
I mean, to be honest, I feel like in years past, I've probably appreciated the milestones a little bit more. This season, with just how many games we're playing so often, they kind of sneak up on you quick, and I really didn't have time to process it. Kind of forgot about it until around 5:30 when Booner was saying congrats on 600. So we're playing a lot of hockey right now, and all those milestones don't really mean much. But, yeah, it's definitely cool to play 600 games.
So there's no little extra motivation in that I want to make sure my 600th game is different or better. I mean, I'm sure you approach every game the same, so I probably answered the question for you. But is there something in the back of your mind that says, hey, now that I know it's a milestone game, do you remember your other milestone games and how you performed on those, or no?
I don't know. I know last year I played my 500th in Anaheim, which I felt like was a big milestone. I don't remember how I played in it. But, yeah, they're all different. I mean, I've been fortunate enough to play 600 games, and along the way you reach milestones, whether it's points or games played, whatever it is. You just try and enjoy them along the way, and obviously last night was more enjoyable after getting a win.
All right, so I'll brief you on your own. Zach Werenski, this is your life. You had a power play assist, 8 shots on goal, and 3 block shots in your 500th career game. However, you guys lost to the Ducks 4-2.
All right, it's thanks for giving me that update. Yeah, I guess. 8 shots and an assist isn't bad, but obviously the outcome is not what you want. So I'll take my 600th over my 500th.
No doubt.
Z, you touched on the amount of games you guys play and how quickly the games come back around for you guys. I was watching you guys in some of that NBA Cup game last night, and part of the broadcast was talking about the product was really good in Vegas for that tournament because those guys had a few days off in between games. Is that something that you guys talk about as players around the league or within your own locker room that, hey, if we had maybe less games or more time between games, we would obviously feel better, but maybe the product would be even better too?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I definitely think when you get a few days between games, you definitely feel better that next one. Obviously, with the circumstances of the Olympics this year and us wanting to play in them, it is what it is, and every team's going through this crazy schedule. But it is harder than I thought it would be in terms of just, you're playing every other day, it feels like. And when you do get 2 days off, you usually feel pretty good that next game. It's just not many times where you get that luxury in the schedule. So it's definitely been a different year, but I think it's all worth it for the Olympics and growing the game. And like I said, every team's going through it, so it's not just us.
So they popped up a graphic, Z, last night during the game on television, and it was scoring differential by period this season. And you guys were plus in the first, plus in the second. but obviously a severe minus in the third, which you already know. But the one that really bowled me over was that it's the worst third period goal differential in the NHL this year. Like, it's not just, okay, we're having problems. It was a minus 19 or a minus 20. And last night you were forced into another game when a lead evaporates a little bit, and that's a good team in Anaheim, so no one's crushing you for that. That's a hard team to keep down. But what goes through your mind now when leads disappear and you have to stay steady and be confident? What can you sense goes on with the team now?
Yeah, I mean, I know that there's been a lot of talk about that, and obviously it's something we have to fix, but there's no real theme behind it, and that's the frustrating part. I feel like, usually when you're kind of going through something, there's a theme behind it, or there's common reoccurrences. I feel like for us, it's just like, little things within a game, and they're ending up in the back of our net, especially in the third period. I mean, last night, the guy makes a crazy play and banks it off Jet's head. We're 3 minutes away from probably closing the game out in regulation, and then that happens. And there's really not much you can do about it, right? He's in bad ice. We cover the front of the net, and he just makes a crazy play. It'd be one thing if every time, we were holding the lead and they pulled their goalie, if they scored a bunch 6-on-5, you could watch a video on it and learn from it. But it's just happening in different ways, so it's kind of frustrating because there's no real theme behind it. But we're working on it. We've obviously talked about it, and the good part is we're leading most games going into the third, and if we can find a way to just keep closing these out, I still think we're in a good spot. So we'll take the positives, we'll learn from the negatives, and just keep moving forward.
Z, we were having a conversation earlier about kind of the holiday season and kind of would you rather receive cash or a gift card from someone for a Christmas present or however you celebrate your holiday. So I'll pose that to you, cash or a gift card?
That's a good question. I mean, I feel like I'd rather take the cash, but if it's a good gift card to maybe a place I haven't been in a while, it gives me more of an incentive to go. So I can see both sides of it, but I think I'm taking the cash.
So it's not, we looked at it from a thoughtful standpoint. Like, cash is the easiest thing, right? Shove cash in an envelope. Here you go. Have a great holiday. But you don't frown upon the lack of thoughtfulness to a cash gift.
No, I don't. I mean, I think you should be a little more thoughtful than just cash, but if I had to pick between the two, I'm taking cash over gift card.
You're not giving your wife cash, are you?
No.
Okay.
You know what? She's really creative for Christmas and birthday gifts, so it's forced me to get a little bit more creative. She's really good at it, so I feel like I had good gifts this year, and no, I've never given her cash.
All right, real quick, because I know we got a few minutes left with you. AR and I, we've made it to the playoffs. We had a bye last week in fantasy football. What's the update on your fantasy team in the fantasy league over there at Nationwide?
It got pretty crazy at the end. I'm not gonna lie to you. I played Fantilli and KJ. They have a dual team. I played them the last week. So if they were to have beat me and Severson would have won, I would have been last place. If I beat them and Severson lost, KJ and Fance were last place. But if I beat them and they had more points than Severson, it was kind of a crazy thing that Severson was last place. And what ended up happening was I beat KJ and Fance, and they needed McConkey on Monday Night Football to get 8 points, and he only got 2, so they ended up last place. Severson squeaked out of it. I finished 4th to last. So it wasn't a great year for me, but I'll take it. I just wasn't last place.
Okay. Not in the basement. We can roll with that.
All right, good job.
Yeah, I just didn't want the punishment.
Yeah.
So
what is it? Can you share that?
Yeah, it's just you have to take all 12 guys to dinner on the road, and the guy that wins the league gets to choose your outfit.
Okay.
Oh man, that's a double whammy. You get the bill and the outfit.
At least there's 2 of them doing it, so it's a little bit better.
Okay. How many years have you done this? Have you ever lost?
I've never lost, no. I actually lost my home league this year, so I was just a bad fantasy manager this year.
Well, you've been busy. And I will tell you, when you got that early shot off in overtime, I thought, wow, this is it. I mean, the Hattie was there on the stick, and I know that's not the priority, but winning possession in overtime was big. And then when you're on the rush and possession is so key in overtime, are you judging that in your mind? All right, I'm going to let this fly because opportunity is, I'm going to seize the opportunity here. How much are you setting up things in overtime in your mind versus I got to take a chance here?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little bit of both. You can keep possession for a full 5 minutes if you really wanted to. There's so much ice, but I feel like at a certain point, especially off the rush, kind of like Vance did on his goal, like you have to try and attack and find a way to score. I feel like maybe at a certain time of overtime, we're really good at shootouts. Maybe you just kind of hold possession and take it there. But early on like that, I feel like if I can get a decent shot off or at least try to, or feel like I'm in a scoring position, I'm going to try and shoot that for sure.
Well, it was an outstanding game, man. And for 600, for you to have that kind of game and important that it comes in a win, congrats on that. And hope you guys can finish strong here before your holiday break. The dog that I want to highlight today is named Pop Rock. Love the name. Pop Rock is from gigis.org, gigis.org. Small little black puppy. Love this dog. Energetic, really smart. In foster right now. We need to get him an adopter. He's amazing. Loves people and other dogs. Very, very loving personality. And so he's a puppy. He's got energy, wants to work on his training, things like that. But so you got to have patience and understand with a young dog. But he navigates the world around him pretty well, always benefits from reward-based training as he learns certain manners. But the one thing I want people to know is that, he's small now, but he's probably going to grow up to be a medium to large-sized dog. He's going to benefit from socialization. They all do. And so he's approximately 4 months old right now and already weighs about 25 pounds. If you're interested, please go to gigis.org, gigis.org, and I'll get his picture circulating here, and hopefully we can get him a home. And it's just a great time around the holidays to do those holiday sleepovers with shelter dogs and get them out of the shelters and rescues for as much as they can. And this is it, man. It's the time of year where it's so nice to be able to do this. And I know, listen, people want to buy dogs, and I get that, but just think about the ones that are living in the cages right now in the shelters and how much you can make a life for an animal and how much they'll give you back times 1,000. So this is the time of year we're pushing it pretty hard. So look up Pop Rock on gigis.org, and hopefully we'll get him a home.
Yeah, I hope so. It sounds like a plan. I appreciate it, guys.
Thanks, my man. Always appreciate you. Be well, and congrats again. Thanks, Z.
Yep, thanks. Talk to you soon.
Yep, that is our friend Zach Wierenski, brought to you by Telhire Credit Union for Hockey and Hounds. Telhire Credit Union, proudly serving Ohio since 1934. Columbus's hometown credit union. Learn more at telhio.org. We'll come back with Tell the Truth. Rothman and Ice on the Fan.
We have so many local shows, I can't fit them in a 10-second promo. So let's just say we're live and local all damn day. The Fan.
Hey, it's Austin Ward. Listen to The Beat with Austin and Byrne, now powered by the Waterworks and Header Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Get the latest Buckeye news, insights, and unbeatable analysis every day. Don't miss a moment. Stream The Beat with Austin and Byrne, sponsored by the Waterworks and Header Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Put a new sound on an old song. This season at Lion's Den, the official store of pleasure, passion, and romance.
Guys, thanks for helping me carry my Christmas tree.
Zoe, this thing weighs a ton.
Drewski, lift with your legs, man.
Santa! Did you get my letter?
He's talking to you, Bridges.
I'm not.
Of course he did, right, Santa?
You know, my elf Drewski here, he handles the nice list.
An elf? I'm 6'3". What everyone wants is iPhone 17. And at T-Mobile, you can get it on them. That center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies. Right, Mrs. Claus?
I'm Mrs. Claus's much younger sister. And at T-Mobile, there's no trade-in needed when you switch. So you can keep your old phone.
Or give it as a gift.
And the best part, you can make the switch to T-Mobile from your phone in just 15 minutes.
Nice. My side of the tree is slipping.
Timber!
The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Switch in just 15 minutes and get iPhone 17 on us with no trade-in needed. With 24 monthly bill credits for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Finance agreement 256 gigs, $830. Eligible port in a new line. $100 plus a month plan with auto pay plus taxes and fees required. Check out in 15 minutes or less per line. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Give the gift everyone wants. Fun in your own game room. Beat the last-minute scramble with a gift card from Billiards Plus. And let that special someone go on a shopping spree they'll remember forever. Billiards Plus, making dreams come true on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
People don't realize that glaucoma is one of the leading causes of blindness.
Because there are often no early symptoms, nearly half of those with glaucoma may not even know they have it until vision loss has occurred.
I was diagnosed with normal tension glaucoma in July of 2020. And what we found out at that point was I had already lost 40% of my sight. And you think it only affects people that are, 75 or older, retired, grandparents, and that's not the reality of it.
I didn't think at all glaucoma was going to affect me because I didn't know of anyone that had glaucoma, no one in my family. When you have glaucoma, you can't get back that sight that you lost. And so early detection and treatment is vitally, vitally important.
Don't miss life's most beautiful moments. Schedule an eye exam today.
National Glaucoma Research, a Bright Focus Foundation program, offers free resources and tips for healthy vision.
Learn how to protect your sight at stopglaucoma.org.
Sometimes a girl in my class doesn't bring anything to eat for lunch.
The truth is, in America, 1 in 5 kids worry about their next meal.
I want everybody to have yummy food.
So do we. That's why Kroger donates surplus fresh food from our shelves to your local food bank. We've provided over 3.5 billion meals through our Zero Hunger, Zero Waste plan. Visit Kroger.com to see how you can help fight hunger and waste in our community.
Because nobody should have an empty tummy.
Do you hate holiday pictures because of your teeth?
What if a brand new smile was possible?
No matter what the current state of your mouth.
Welcome to Runyon Dental Group, home of the Implant and Smile Center,
where gorgeous, healthy smiles become a reality.
At Runyon, we've built a team of some of the most highly trained arch and implant doctors in the entire nation. This isn't an ordinary dental practice.
We believe that everyone can have a great smile.
Including you, especially you. Your new smile is waiting at Runyon Dental Group.
Bishop and Friends.
There's nothing more dangerous than an injured mountain lion. When have you encountered an injured mountain lion? Let me tell you something. Marching around Dublin.
Bishop and Friends, sponsored by Diamond Cellar.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on The Fan. It's almost Football Friday. All play and no work.
Sponsored by Tansky's Sawmill Toyota.
Your home for football, The Fan. Now you can watch Rothman and Ice.
Go to YouTube and search 97.1 The Fan.
Rothman is wearing the pancake makeup, so you might as well watch. Back to Rothman and Ice.
All right, Ice, take it away.
Fellas, lock in, because if you're at that point in your life where it's like, man, I just not the same guy that I used to be, can't do the things that I used to do. If you are dealing with ED or low T issues, listen closely, because the folks at the Columbus Men's Clinic are ready to help you out. Did you know there's treatments that can help you maintain what you already have? That's right, fellas. Just like going to the gym to maintain muscle, there are ways to keep ED and low T at bay. So I want you guys to feel better about yourself as you get a little older, because the Columbus Men's Clinic can do exactly that for you. No more excuses. Don't wait any longer. Don't procrastinate on any of this, because all it's going to do is make it worse, fellas. So call them today at 614-300-7400, or you can book them online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com. Again, their number is 614-300-7400, or you can find them online and book in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
Tell the truth with Rothman and Ice.
Sponsored by Window Nation. Right now, get 50% off all window styles from Window Nation at windownation.com.
All right, TLC, take us home, bud.
Look, man, I got to stump you guys on some sort of trivia, so I'm going back to the well here. All right? Except this is actually your area of expertise. All of these updated leaderboards on NFL stats. Name me the top 10 receiving yards leaders. No particular order.
Yep.
I'll give you 3 strikes.
We got JSN and Pickens, right? They got to be up there.
That's 1 and 3. I need 8 more.
JSN, Pickens, we're good there, AR. trying to think of fantasy. Do I have?
I'm just trying to think. I mean, I want to say Jamar Chase has got to be in there. You said top 10?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to say Jamar Chase.
Stafford's having an MVP
Jamar's
year,
number 4.
so Puka's got to be in this.
Puka's number
in
2.
it.
You got the top 4 already knocked
Stafford
out.
being awesome.
I need 5 through 10 in no particular
Let's
order.
not overthink this. Like some
Amon-Ra.
usual suspects. He's
That's
got to
5th.
be in there. He's got to be in there.
I need the bottom 5.
Did they get
CeeDee Lamb?
That's number 8.
do we have a tight end in this?
Yes.
Maddie's guy has to be in there.
McBride's in this.
That's
He's
6.
got a lot of catches.
So you've now whittled it down to the same amount of players available in the top 10. You need 3 more, and you also have 3 strikes.
Hey, let me ask you this.
A Mecca.
That's cooled a little bit,
That's
right?
strike 1.
Let me ask you this, AR.
right.
How do you feel about this? Are both Cowboys receivers up in this?
Well, I said
You already got
CeeDee.
it.
You said, yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
I missed
yeah.
that. Okay. This is where it gets dicey.
We're already behind the count, so
This is where it gets dicey.
I need 3 more, and you only have 2 strikes left.
that ain't my guy. I know that.
No, it's not JJ.
No, JJ's 19th.
Are there any teams that have 2 outside of Dallas? 2 guys.
Yes.
So we got another duo in this, AR.
That didn't make sense.
Another duo around the NFL.
Oh. I think I got it.
Did we talk about him earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Has it been that good, though? I know, I remember him making spark plays this year.
But the answer is a duo. And he
Right.
said yes.
And we mentioned him earlier
Who
in the
else
show.
would we have said?
Number 10.
It's Jama.
It has to be.
Yep. I
All
need
right.
7 and 9.
Tapped out.
No. I'm just impressed we got this many.
The count's even. 2 more strikes left, 2 more spots to fill.
Any more tight ends?
No.
Okay.
This is yards, not catches.
Yards, not catches.
Let me ask you this.
I know that who you were thinking of when you asked
You
that
do?
question. I do.
How would you know that?
I just know.
All right, O's the mentalist. How do you know?
Yeah.
You were thinking of Christian McCaffrey.
Maybe.
I don't know, AR. Man.
Well, let's think of the most popular guys and whether we've already X'd out Jefferson because we know that's not going to happen.
Correct.
Okay. So the people that are running through my mind right now, because I'm thinking fantasy wise, is Cortland Sutton and maybe Nico. I'm thinking those 2. I
Here's the
don't
thing.
really have.
I have Nico Collins in my other league.
All right.
And he's been good to me.
Good enough.
He's been good to me
to
this
make this
year.
list?
And they're on a bit of a roll here, so I think the numbers have started to climb recently. Let's punch in Nico Collins. Let's punch that club.
Number 7.
Yeah, that's a good call.
You're missing number 9.
Yeah, we're not going to get it.
There's no way. I don't know.
Because it can't be an Eagle.
No.
And I don't feel like there's enough there. It's the talent's there, and people drafted them high. We need 1 more.
You need 1 more, and you got 2 strikes to play with.
Play with it.
He's been injured, or I would say his name.
Baltimore?
Who do you think I'm thinking of now? Been injured, coming back.
I've been watching too much
Had a
Harry Potter.
decent name, has a decent talent.
Sorry, I just
multi-quarterback.
There was a Harry Potter thing I just threw out.
It was good.
The name you don't say, but whatever. We said it. I said it. Sorry, I'm getting us off track. I don't know, Aaron.
The
You're
word
gonna have
that
to
you
bring
just
us home.
said sounded like the team this guy plays for.
Wait, no way. It's not anybody from my team. It can't be.
Maybe it can.
AR, is he talking about Zay? Lil Zay?
He's either tricking us into saying it, or he's being truthful. And so he's already given us the answer.
It's Zay Flowers.
It's Zay Flowers.
Wow. We may have to.
That's unbelievable. I would have gone probably Sutton.
Yeah.
13th.
Okay.
Where is he Mecca at? I'm curious where he's at now.
15th.
Okay. I would have never gotten Zay Flowers. Just hasn't.
What's the kid doing in Carolina?
Ted? He's having a good year. He's got to be in the top 20. Yeah.
16.
Yeah, I have to
Okay.
imagine he's
So
had.
let's take it from the top. JSN, Puka, Pickens, Jamar Chase, Amon Ra, Trey McBride, Nico Collins, CeeDee Lamb, Zay Flowers, Jamison Williams.
There it is. Hey,
How in
before we
the
go,
world is Zay Flowers in the top 10?
that's what I'm saying. I don't get that, and that is my team. Hey, before we go, you miss anything from our show, you can always catch up via our podcast. Type in Rothman and Ice wherever you get your podcast. Bet365 is the sponsor of the Rothman and Ice podcast. Common Man and Timmy coming up next. No Common Man. Austin Ward stops by for the whole 3 hours. Nicole Sharon stops by at 3:30 for Leather Jacket Wednesday.
All right, we'll hit you starting at high noon tomorrow on a Thursday. Listen in. We appreciate you. Rothman and Ice and the Fan.
We are your radio home for the Buckeyes, Browns, and all the NFL games you can handle. We may have a bit of a football problem. The Fan, Ohio sports